gameplay trailer for Silver Palace that came out yesterday. So I don't think I've checked that out yet. It did just release yesterday. So probably worth a check out, I suppose. Where? Okay. Oh, we should probably mute CZ first, right? So I don't have the audio playing over top of each other. Okay. I think audio should be all good, right? Is audio all good? Is audio on YouTube good? Is it? I think audio should be all. Yep. Okay. Sorry for the echo. We are all good. Let's check out the new trailer for Silver Palace. This game looks kinda like it might be interesting. I don't know though. I don't know either of these studios.
Miss Detective, we're in Silvernia.
This is like Victorian music. So the name of the place is Silvernia? I was supposed to say this looks a little bit like DNA, but the NPC models look better from a distance. The NPC models in DNA looked horrible. Are they gonna show actual gameplay, or are they just gonna show the backside of characters while they walk around slowly? I think this is supposed to be like a detective style game, right? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I didn't show this on stream. Now it's on. I'll say my first impression of the little bit I've seen of this game is the character models look kind of good. That's one thing that's kind of kept me away from other 3D gacha games is a lot of the time, unless it's MiHoYo, the character design kind of sucks. DNA character design was actually good, relatively speaking. I'm not a fan of Wuwa's character design, I'm sorry to say. PGR's looks pretty okay, but for the most part, it's just kind of MiHoYo has their character design down real good. That's one thing that piqued my interest with this game, though, is the character design actually looks good. Actually stylized decently. Guns. Do the characters with guns only have guns? Or are they gonna have melee weapons too, like DNA?
Death on the other. The striped one is very smart.
What's up, Bands?
But that grumpy royal
Sorry,
blue
cop.
looks just like you.
Is that also a gun? No, it must have been a sword, right?
Let's cut to the chase before you are silenced for good.
Yeah, okay. So some of them have melee weapons, some of them have guns. That's cool.
I came up with plenty of names for our duo. Which do you prefer? Red and black? The raven and the rose? Or a study in scarlet?
What is going on?
Exactly. I am plenty of things. A dancer, a Florian superstar, a purveyor of intel. But my favorite name is the Red Rose.
The voice acting sounds pretty good, but I can't tell if the mouth movements are just synced up poorly or if they're just dubbing over the mouth movements for whatever the native language for this game is.
You've been staring for a while. I hope you're satisfied.
As I suspected.
Saving throw. Why are you on? Why are you in the TikTok stream?
An opening.
Okay, finally some combat.
Flamethrower ready.
Beg me for mercy.
The gun combat looks interesting. Like, more interesting than Wuwa gun combat, for sure.
It's my shit.
You'll never miss if you get close enough.
It doesn't really look like it's like Wuwa gun combat where it's either ZZZ style or like you hold the trigger to pull up like a crosshair. It looks like you're just
All in vain.
always kind of in third person mode where you get to aim your gun.
Detective.
You're still not done roasting me in my comments? You asshole.
We have something cool here.
No, don't play an ad. Don't play an ad. I don't want to show my stream ads. That was interesting. Yeah, the only thing that really sticks out to me about the game so far is the character design. The combat looks okay. Nothing that special there though. I don't know what to say other than the character design looks good. The world design looks interesting, but we already have DNA, which has a similar world design. Hopefully this world design's a little more creative than DNA though. Oh, let me turn the volume back up. Okay. What is this? Are people roasting me in my comments right now? No. Interesting. Okay. Let's continue. Oh. Should we finish this or should we just go straight for story? I feel like we should finish this. All this is unlocked now, right? Oh, there you are, Bill. That Miss Zhao from Krampus is awake. She's still a little weak, but she can move around normally. She just told me she hopes to see you before she leaves. You should go and see her if you have time. Isn't she going back to Tops? I figured she would have already gone back to Tops by now. I guess she's hanging out for a little bit before then. Zhao, my baby girl. I'm okay with the short girl jokes. I don't know how I feel about Zhao being my baby girl as a joke though. I know like canonically she's in her 20s, but she sure does look like a kid. I felt icky saying baby girl. That's fair. Yeah, I can't. This person's not my baby girl. For sure. She sounds so sick.
你来了，林。我好像有些判断失误了。所以在空洞里发生了什么？
I'm still unclear if she was like supposed to be the shadow they were talking about in the hollow, like the humanoid shadow or whatever.
刚进入空洞， 我却听到了一阵尖锐的风鸣声，随后便是大量的彗星像洪水般向我涌来。
Why did Zhao of all people get stuck there though?
先前准备的灰色设备起不到一点作用，
She's just another Asian, right?
我只能像溺
She
水
should be able to handle herself.
任由彗星吞噬。
I could only let the miasma take me like I was drowning.
要小心了，圣将。现在看来，我关于彗星的推论并没那么正确。帕帕哥的仪态形态与已有记录的任何一种都不一样。
Okay.
没关系的，我也正在思考是否有其他可能。
What up, TikTok?
别硬撑，很多事情不用一个人去扛。
Oh yeah, they have chat now on screen, which is good. At first, when I first started doing TikTok lives, I thought I would like turn off TikTok halfway through and try to get people to come over to Twitch, but I feel like there's not enough people in TikTok lives to start doing that yet. So I think it's good that we give them the chat for now, because they'll probably stay on all stream for the most part. It's okay. I'm also thinking about other possibilities. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't have to shoulder everything alone. If you need help, you can just tell me. Yo, what's up, Zenth? How you doing?
兔往高处走，水往低处流。黑之这条路本就是如履薄冰，不经
Good bunny always strives to hop higher. Working for Krampus has always been like walking on thin ice. If I'm not moving forward, then I'm already falling behind. Comfort Xiao Jiao.
好啦好啦，别给自己那么多压力，先回去好好休息下吧。
Okay, a vehicle from Krampus arrives to take the weakened Jiao away. But what she said at the end gives you some new ideas. I thought you started stream on the hour, so I went to TikTok to boost your interaction. Thanks, dude. I usually do. I was eating though, dude. My food came so late today. I've been lazy. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. Not bad, but I've been feeling a little bit icky. What's up, Zenth? Vehicle from Krampus Rise, but what she said at the end gives you some new ideas.
在想什么呢，圣将？
Share your thoughts with her.
刚刚小赵最后说的那些话，让我产生了一些新的想法。兔往高处走，水往低处流。
Water always flows downward. No, it's not the latest story. It's the co-op. Yeah, I'm finishing that up before I go back to the story. I'm still in 2.0 right now.
柳，你还记得我们之前的结论吗？帕帕哥空洞会汲取进入者的记忆和力量。以你的经验来看，这些力量最终会化为什么形态呢？
Is it actually important to the lore? I find it like that's surprising because it's a temporary event. It's not like they're gonna keep up a co-op event permanently, right? I mean, it ends soon, but I don't think they're gonna make it like a permanent event like they do like the Cheesetopia and all those, or the fishing tournament and stuff, right? Right? That'd be pretty weird. Because there's not gonna be enough players in there to have co-op all the time. I don't imagine. Why do I feel so short on my camera right now? This is weird. Did this get bumped? Still a little short. Those are good. The Divine Maze was a hollow that a Void Hunter once entered. Or once conquered. Interesting. Which Void Hunter? Have you seen the Horse Mask? What Horse Mask? I have not seen that. They're leaning a lot into the Void Hunter lore these days. Why not AI lore, dude? Joyous? Which one was Joyous? Is that the one that was like only mentioned in like teaser content? Is a mentioned NPC in the Air era. Yeah, I think that this is the one that's like only mentioned in like teaser content, right? They're not really mentioned in the story. I guess up until now, right? There's a horse mask cosmetic for Belle and Wise. That sounds really weird. It sounds bizarre. He was only mentioned in the trailer in this event. Weird. In chapter 6 there's AI lore. I feel like they need more though, dude. Wait, what did they release today? They didn't release more for this event, right? What lore could they have dropped today? Remember our previous theory, Papago Hollow drains both memories and strength from those who enter based on your experience. What do you think this absorbed power ultimately becomes?
一般在空洞中能被合体提取的多为以太能量，想来帕帕哥的逻辑应该也是类似。那我想的应该没错，我们之前疲于破解各个幻觉区域的谜题，但只要支撑幻觉的核心不被破坏，一旦有人进入，便又会产生新的幻觉。
So yeah, what is the core causing all of this? Not lore, but I had a 1 GB download. I had any downloads? I don't know if I've had any downloads. I don't know if I've seen that. Unless it just like zipped by me when I opened up the launcher and I didn't notice. We didn't get any sort of like notice of it though, right? And just as I thought, we've been focusing all our energy on these puzzles.
必须透过幻想探寻更深层的逻辑。只要空洞在不停汲取我们的能量，那这份以太能量便会持续流动。
These will continue to flow.
你的意思是说，就像水往低处流一样，这些以太能量最终都会汇聚到某处。
Exactly. So we need to observe the flow.
对的，只要利用之前留下的观测桩监测空洞内的以太流向，便能找到这些能量汇聚之地。我猜，那应该就是神之迷宫的核心了。
That's where we'll find the core of the Domain Maze.
快调取观测桩的数据，重点提取以太能量流向的部分。
Nothing. I haven't checked if there's patch notes, but I still can't report any bugs. That's fair. Yeah, I guess I guess I don't find it that surprising that MiHoYo doesn't give us an option to report any bugs. They probably trust the community enough to like report it through Twitter and stuff like that, right? They probably have other means to collect that information, I suppose. It could have been problems with like network problems for the event, right? Because they were having some weird issues with co-op.
已经在调取了。根据先前几次调查留下的观测数据，以太能量都在向东北方流动，流经线路的交叉点在103和104区域。
Found it.
找到了，集结队伍，准备出发吧。该给这。
Okay, so this is like the end of it. Are we actually going to fix the Papago Hollow, the ether problem in the Papago Hollow? Following ongoing monitoring of the energy convergence site, we uncovered another important piece of intel. This location isn't just a convergence site for absorbed ether, it's also a source of the hallucination-inducing ether. Hallucination-inducing ether streams in the hollow was so complex that we neglected to track them at first. That's weird grammar. But then, thanks to something you said, we decided to follow a single stream, and that was how we discovered that this is actually where it originated. It's about finding Penny. Do we actually finally find Penny? I feel like I felt like they gave up on finding Penny. That's why we can consider this place a kind of processing plant. It converts the mental energy of those who enter into a special ether that causes hallucinations. Furthermore, we suspect that the person at the heart of this plant is Penny. Okay. The researcher who introduced the creator's data into the hollow. Oh, I wonder, this must be what caused the ether problem, right? Is bringing the creator's data into the hollow. Executive officer has just reported their latest findings on her. We can go over them together. This pulls out a copy of Penny's notes. You notice that they are filled with frantic, disjointed ramblings. Please don't make me listen to all of that. Okay, you're making me listen to all of it. According to mentor Yeshdea's notes, death is not the end point. I'm willing to be the bait that lures sustenance into the depths of divine maze. I'm willing to cast off my flesh and guide my spirit towards the realm of immortality. This sounds like exaltist propaganda. That's metal as fuck. May everything return to the creator, and may they watch over me and over this world. Yeah, this sounds like exaltist stuff, right? What this tells us is that stealing the creator's data wasn't Penny's real goal. It was merely a ploy to lure us into the hollow and drain our mental energy so it can be converted into that special hallucination-inducing ether. I believe this is where she is now, where the ether streams converge. That is where she is, controlling everything. Okay, yeah. Penny is like at the middle of this hollow. She's responsible for all this, it seems like. If you're ready, let's begin our final joint investigation. Let's take down the mastermind together. Okay. Let's take down the mastermind. Let's do it. Oh, it's a joint one? Have we done all the solos? We have. Okay. Interesting. I was confused when they said, let's do the final joint operation. Final battle, high risk. Oh, it's only high risk. Interesting. It's a joint final boss, my only A rank. Really? I got an A rank somewhere, but does it even show your rank anywhere? You still get all the rewards, right? It's pretty tanky. I can't tell who it is. It's just a picture of a building on fire. So thirsty. I don't know if I'd recognize it. Yeah, maybe not. I may not recognize it. Start matching. Dude, I haven't touched event mode since last stream, I don't think. I've been searching around on other games to play during stream, just checking stuff out. Dude, I think I might do another Where Winds Meet stream again soon. Let's go Yishuan. Unless... Nah, let's go full yeah. But yeah, I think I might do a Where Winds Meet stream soon, to be honest. I've been really digging that game. That game came out and it was crashing my laptop, which was my laptop's fault, not Where Winds Meet. But man, I really like that game. I feel like there's so much of that game I haven't explored yet either. There's so much stuff to do in that game. It's a very, very interesting open world, half multiplayer RPG. Okay. Yo, that dude's got the skin. I feel like they should be giving me... Whoa. I have fought this boss before. I don't know who they are, though. Wait, no. It didn't put me in the right... It's the wrong boss. That's so dumb. How anticlimactic. I feel so silly playing an all Shunguang team after making my TikTok string name "Your mom told me Shunguang's boring."
见愁见随心意，术法自然。
Good luck being here with no. Oh my god! I just looked at my health.
见出会除，
Yeah, it's not too bad, to be honest.
剑随我意，风朔九天。
We can pull it off, maybe.
云窥山夜射光，以此剑破妄。
Okay.
阵剑，
I feel like this boss was doing a ton of damage to me last time I played it, and I still don't understand why. Oh, we're about to win. Okay. We don't need healers, dude. Team of 3 Shunguangs, you don't need healers. All DPS. All DPS all the time. That's Shunguang's point.
此战已定，
Look at that.
辛苦大家了。敌侠大会，收
Look at
尽剩
that.
下。
Okay. Let's save that photo. The all team. For the is boring stream. Okay. Do we get anything new from that? An S rank. Interesting. Can't think of a worse hell. Okay. Who gets the upgrade? Who was the new weapon for? It was for Miyabi. Where's Miyabi? There. Football. No, I didn't want that as a default agent. Okay, that's whatever. That's okay. What did I have ticked? Oh, it's a special offensive. Okay. Now we should be good. That's the only one we have ticked now, right? Yes. Now we can actually play it. That was so anticlimactic, dude. Someone rejected? Okay. Person's name was Weeaboo Waifu. Let's get an all Miyabi team, dude. Give me all Miyabis. No? Okay. Never mind. Let me swap. Let me swap. Let me swap. Let me swap.
天气很好，适合出门探险。
Okay. We're ready. I can't wait for you to not know who this boss is. Is that exciting? For me to not know the lore behind a boss fight? I was about to say, it's interesting that we don't get any lore about, like, why these bosses are here, but I guess we already kind of know, right? Because everything here is just memories and stuff, right? It's all, like, ether miasma hallucinations. I don't know who this boss is. That's your girl Lucia, dude. What is this boss fight? What is this? Of course you don't know Geppetto. He's a super ethereal. Is his name actually Geppetto? That's kind of funny. He's like a puppet master named Geppetto. Dude, what am I supposed to do with my meter as Lucia? Is there anything I can do with this? I wanted Nineveh, but Geppetto makes more sense for online. Oh. Nineveh would have been cool to play co-op, to be honest. Is it dead? Is it already dead? There's no health. Activate Ether Veil, heal, and do aftershocks. Oh, stop that. Okay. They're playing more Doom ripoff music. That's interesting to get the like meteors and the lightning in this boss fight. It makes sense for the final boss fight though, I suppose. I'm disappointed they plan. Whoa. They play the generic Hollow Zero music. Geppetto's theme slaps. This is pretty intense music though. I don't know, I have no idea what his theme is though. Okay, is he actually gonna die this time? No, he's still not actually dead. Does he go into a miasma state in the normal? Whoa, what is happening? In the normal boss fight for Geppetto? Where do I go? Oh. Oh! Shit. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. This is easier. Don't hit me. Thank you. I was really confused about what I was supposed to do there until everything started moving. How am I supposed to predict these? What a bullshit move, dude. Nope, this is his miasma design. Interesting. So this is unique to this fight? So many ults. Okay. He's probably gonna die this time though, after he's already had his miasma state, right? He's not gonna keep reviving, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. It's a cool boss fight. I don't know who Geppetto was, but it was a cool boss fight. Whoa, no, it's not over? Where's everyone else? Finish him off. Try hitting it and see what happens. Look how your Ether Veil popped off at the end there. Is Penny actually gonna die? Oh, I wonder if Penny is in Geppetto, kind of like a sacrifice ethereal type thing. Or if we were just murdering Penny while we hallucinate that she's Geppetto. Which definitely is not the case. Devs would definitely not do that. Okay. That was interesting. I have all of this already except for this. Oh, it's a stun plugin. That's cool. That's nice to have, I suppose. Even though I'm like basically done with the event. Final round nightmare. It's good for Chingy. Yeah. That's why I was kind of happy about it. Well, yeah, we have all the achievements. Why is there even a final nightmare fight if you get all the achievements otherwise? Your second favorite short woman. You got that right. Okay. Is that still ticked? Yes. Okay. Let's do the last fight and then get back to story. Dude, the wait times for co-op mode are so short. I feel like ZZ has so many players, man. I guess it's only 3 players to a game, but still. Which one's Xingyi? Ready. Ready. Come on, Lucia. Okay, cool. We got a good build, though. That's good. I feel like that's because there isn't much content compared to the player base. Do you feel like there's not that much content? I feel like they put out content pretty regularly, but once it's all released, once they release content, you can clear it really fast for the most part. But I guess there is nothing else to queue for other than this, so makes a bit of sense, I suppose. Whoa. Am I getting hit by this lightning? I'm like animation locked into? Okay. I feel like Chingy may not be a good agent for this fight. There's my gold. There's 10 matches in co-op overall, and that's what I mean. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. I thought you meant like content in general. Stunners aren't really useful for this. Yeah, I didn't think about that. TBH. Oh, this again. Which way is it gonna go? This way? Okay. I feel like this part is... Whoa. So let's say it's way easier than I feel like it should be. Now I'm hitting stuff. Okay. But I feel like they could have made that part a lot harder. I feel like they could make a lot of stuff in ZZ way harder. But they just don't. They don't want people to fail at anything. Unless it means they could make more money. Then they want you to fail until you spend more money. Whoa, chill. I wonder if I'll also end up with a A rank here. I feel like we're clearing it pretty good so far, though.
不可轻敌。封印技能。呀！
I don't know how good time we're making, though. Oh, maybe not that good time, because I feel like we played this part way earlier in the match first time around.
去惩戒一番。
Cleared it fast, though.
认罪伏法吧。
They make Deadly Assault and Shu defense harder all the time. The only people to complete it all are usually whales. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like the only content they actually make it hard is stuff that will convince people to spend more money. Which kind of sucks. It'd be nice if they just made stuff harder so there was more fun content to do. I got my M1 Shunguang, by the way. Did it to spite you. I thought you said you weren't pulling Shunguang. Oh, I got A rank too. We need it in 4 minutes. We got 4:21. Okay. Not pulling her on my main. Oh, you pulled her on the other account. Interesting. Are you streaming on your main or your other account? What is this? Voice emote? Shababababadu. Okay. Let's get another A rank. Okay. Dude, I'll be real. I think discoverability on YouTube is even worse than Twitch. I feel like, I wonder how many people are actually browsing lives on Twitch. I mean on YouTube. Because I get no one showing up on my YouTubes. Stream my other, was gonna stream on my main today, but yeah. YouTube doesn't have good curation. Yeah, I feel like you gotta already have followers to get people in your lives over there. Yeah, I think the first stream I ended and I had one viewer the entire time. I had one guy pop in and then leave really quickly, and then every other live I've had no one on YouTube, that is. And TikTok is pretty good, to be honest. It's a lot better than Twitch because you actually get put into the algorithm. Yep, that's it for Divine Maze, man. Man, they gotta make a permanent co-op mode. It would go so hard, and I would not complain that they are making hard content just for me to spend more money on agents. Because it would actually be interesting in-game content. Or at least in-game content that interests me, I suppose. After a scene resembling dissipating data streams, and before anyone can make sense of what is happening, the joint investigation agents are yanked from the hollow by some unknown force. Meanwhile, Penny is lying beside everyone, still moaning in pain. Penny must have been in the Geppetto, right? Hand takes Penny into custody for questioning. Meanwhile, everyone returns to Hand headquarters, and after a quick cleanup, gathers in front of the field vehicle for a final debriefing. The outcome wasn't perfect, but we did manage to apprehend our target, Penny. From what I can tell, the 4 scenarios we've experienced corresponded to different hallucinations in each person's mind. The lightning lash port must come from my memory, while the fire engulfed outer ring area seems tied to Bernice. And that pale miasma realm would be a hallucination on Miss Zhao's part. Wait, so whose hallucinations were which? The lightning lash port must come from Yanagi's memory. Fire engulfed outer ring, Bernice. That makes sense. I don't know enough of like lightning lashed port for Yanagi. Am I missing some lore? Am I missing something here? That pale miasma realm would be a hallucination on Miss Zhao's part. I don't know enough about Zhao for sure. As for the area where Geppetto was, we initially thought it was a real hollow core, but after reanalyzing it, the recorded data, we found its ether frequency matches perfectly with the previous areas, suggesting it's likely also a hallucination. It must be Penny's, right? Or ours. It could be ours. Yanagi fought Bringer at the airport, at the port. It wasn't a thunderstorm though. Oh, I guess it makes sense, but yeah, what does it have to do with lightning, I suppose? Did Bringer have like lightning attacks? I can't remember. According to Penny's notes, she's always wanted to be a puppeteer like Geppetto. So if my deduction is correct, that must have been her hallucination. We still knew nothing about the truth of the divine maze, even though in the end we had seemingly broken through the illusion in the end. Even though in the end we had seemingly broken through the illusions in the end. What is this writing, Mihoyo? A wave of images, like dissipating data streams, surged into our minds, and we found ourselves outside the hollow by the time we came around to what was around us. 10 out of 10 writing. You're right, dude. This isn't writing like I would find on one of my high school essay papers. Not even high. This is like what I would write for like middle school, like making weird miswritings like this. But after we were yanked out of the hollow, we found this nearby, a blank stone shard that appears to contain some data. After everyone worked together to shatter the illusion, this mysterious shard fell nearby. Mysterious blue dots of light flicker on its surface. Perhaps it contains some information. Just as Nansen is showing you the stone shard, the familiar shout of "reporting" suddenly rings out next to him again. Apologies for the interruption, officers. I have a report. Chief Miyabi is interrogating the subject Penny, but she refuses to cooperate. She must be an Exaltus, right? She must be, judging by everything that happened here. She keeps demanding to see the special guide, but who knows what she's really after. We're the special guide, right? Aren't we? She wants to see me. I'm okay with that. Let's go see her together then. I want to find out what other tricks she has up her sleeve.
你来了，圣将。这家伙从空洞出来后就一直不配合调查，还一直说要见你。
She wants to see you. Ask Penny why she wants to see you.
所以你找我是有什么事情？没什么，就是想谢谢你。
This is music.
让我明白了，这千黄般腐朽愚钝的
what happened to the writing, dude? It's the Exaltus theme song. It's silly, dude. What is? Thank you for the videotape. It helped me realize that the time has come for this corrupt and foolish city to perish. Are you with the Exaltus?
所以，在那时你就是称颂会的一员了吗？我，称颂会？你是说那些肆意妄为、贪图他的力量不知感恩的家伙？
You're right. I just don't know how to have fun. You're right.
不，你还不明白吗？没有人指使我，是他向我传来了祝颂。
Penny's schizo, dude.
接受了他的警示。
She's not with Exaltus. The creator sent her blessings.
疯子。
Nansen agrees with me. Hear me out.
空洞在一边，
I'm listening.
中烟在迫近。你们在进入空洞时，明明都听到了他的呼唤，却还要熟视无睹，自欺欺人。
I mean, there could be something I'm missing in the lore, right? Who's really crazy here?
但已经无所谓了。 理解与否，我早就
No, she's crazy.
现在只想感谢你们。
But she's also a goat.
尝先机
This is true. She's crazy and also a goat. I just want to thank you for helping me complete the sacrifice.
所以从一开始，你的目的就不是始祖资料，引我们进入空洞，再被提取力量，才是你的最终目的。果然，西兽大人就是聪明。在新的时代到来前，总要有人化为基石，而这些由我带来的基石，会在末日来临后，变为我走向永生的阶梯。亿万生灵跪伏敬拜。
I don't think I know Lucia's lore. I don't think I've seen Lucia's lore at all yet, right?
赞颂
Yeah, I have not gotten there.
送我来生。
The sound of praise will carry me into the next life. Wow, Penny.
始祖
Is this even important? Why do we need to listen to this? They watch over me and over this world.
生麻烦你联系特勤，把他收押吧。看起来他也不想再多交代什么了。
Manson, please call the cops and have this woman hospitalized. Special response quickly arrives and arrests Penny. Everyone leaves the interrogation room in frustration. Okay, what's going on with Miyabi? What a pain she is. I feel like Mihoyo must know how stupid the writing for Penny is in this event, right? Like even Yanagi talks about how big of a pain, or not, yeah, even Yanagi says how big of a pain Penny is. I feel like they had the opportunity to write something actually interesting. Instead, they just gave us Penny's secretly schizo. Lore could have been cooler, man. It could have been cooler. It's fine. In any case, capturing her means we've accomplished our primary mission objective. As for her motives and secrets, we can leave those to our colleagues in the intelligence division to investigate further. Lucia comes from a tribe of goat people who are shunned by New Eridu because they can enter hollows and aren't attacked by ethereals. Wait, is Lucia not attacked by ethereals? Obviously she gets attacked by ethereals though. She has to fight ethereals with us. She's like an agent. I can finally start writing the report for this operation. For a moment there, I genuinely feared this joint investigation would be my last mission of my career. I can help you with that. Since Chief Miyabi and Deputy Chief Yanagi are both busy, may I have a word with you for a moment? Would you mind coming over to the intelligence office? What do you want to talk about? Our intelligence division colleagues have finished analyzing the Blackstone shard I just showed everyone. I'd like to review the analyzed data with me. After all, as the key pathfinder for this operation, you should be among the first to see it. They worship a deity called Night Horror, which calls to them in their sleep, and her tribe became nocturnal because they end up sleepwalking into hollows and never returning. That sounds crazy. Man, that Penny lore just made me totally uninterested in where any of the story goes, dude. With Nansen leading the way, you proceed to the intelligence office as Yanagi and Miyabi begin drafting the operation report.
了，这些本次行动的汇报吗？虽然我们成功抓到了叛逆，追回了始祖资料，但其实还有3个关键问题没有解决。
So 3 key questions left unanswered. But yeah, Penny didn't touch on any of that. 2 out of 10. Dude, they could have done anything. They could have wrote anything other than Penny's schizo. But it totally came from left field. Like what did we gain from that being written into the story? I do not understand how MiHoYo decided that was a good option to end the lore for the co-op event with. Just make the courier who disappeared into the hollow schizo. That's why all of this happened, is because the courier is schizo. It makes no sense, dude. What do any of us get from that part of the story? It's like it's just like ending the story and be like, oh, this led nowhere. What's the point, man? Although we successfully captured Penny and retrieved the data from the creator, there are still 3 questions left unanswered.
到底是什么引发了我们的幻觉？2，提取我们力量的空洞核心究竟在哪儿？3，这一切背后的设计者究竟是谁？
I could just be upset that Penny is tall. That's actually what's happening. I'm really angry at MiHoYo right now for not making Penny 3'8" or whatever Zhao's height is.
我还是很在意潘妮刚刚说的话，她着重提到了进入空洞时听到的呼唤。
We heard the creators calling when we entered the hollow.
说，在进入空洞时听到的风鸣声。对的，当时只觉得是以太适应导致的耳鸣，但现在想想，也许这才是引发幻觉的原因。但想要在我们进入空洞的瞬间就提取精神和记忆，并在我们脑内搭建出幻觉空间，绝非易事。
I wonder if the stone is like a physical condensation of their memories and consciousnesses that were extracted by the miasma.
像之前千面尝试提取无尾的数据，都要依靠巨量的算力和足够的时间才行。
Requires immense computing power and sufficient time to accomplish.
原本以为追踪以太流向就能找到空洞核心，抓住幕后的操盘者，甚至还一度怀疑过潘妮就是这位幕后黑手。但在击破潘妮的幻觉空间后，反而露出了更为奇怪的区域：黑色的石碑，闪烁的灯光，到底意味着什么呢？
What could that all
细
mean?
细想来，以潘妮的能力和时间，根本无法搭建这样一套复杂的神之迷宫。
Yeah, I'm sure Penny didn't create this on her own, but my hopes are not high for any more lore here, dude, after what they did to
似
Penny.
乎也只是带着始祖资料，
I should have made her short.
引我们进入这个设计好的棋局罢了。
All she did was carry the data on the creator into the hollow as bait, luring us into joining this game.
我们在神之迷宫所经历的一切，背后肯定有更大的设计者，而那些被汲取的以太能量，肯定也与他相关。这也正是我担心的。明面上的敌人并不可怕，斩了便是。但如果连幕后黑手是谁都不知道，不禁会有些无力感。
Meanwhile, on the other side, you follow Nansen into a dark room for intel analysis. After Nansen works for some time, the device analyzes the black stone, activates, the corresponding screen gradually lights up. With a series, what is this music? With a series, this is supposed to be like hacker music. The image gradually becomes clearer.
我们总说，眼见为实，耳听为虚，但我们常常忘了，声音能引起心灵的共鸣，而我将静听这些意念的回应，体会灵魂中所蕴含的力量和奥秘。
Who is this? What is happening here?
愿你们也能与我一同聆听。
We're listening to you.
等一下，这是小伊斯。
Oh, okay. This is the Void Hunter. He sounds evil. Video ends. The joint investigation into the Divine Maze will continue Whoa. Does that means this isn't the end of it, right? We're getting more? I'll be hype if we get more, dude. They need to like put out like a good. This will be like the first time MiHoYo put out like some good permanent co-op stuff, right? Because co-op Genshin is just like for shits and giggles. There's nothing really to do there. You're just going and hanging out in your friend's world, right? This should be interesting. Doing all right, just a little surprised, that's all. Hand will continue investigating the Blackstone Shard and the Joyous situation. We're also forming a team to revisit the area where Geppetto was encountered. However, observation data from the data pile indicates that the ether flow inside the hollow has changed significantly. Even if only some lingering illusions protected by Penny's subconscious are all that's left, I'm still willing to give it a try. I could really use your help, that is, if you're still available. I mean, technically, the commission's complete now that Penny's been caught. Don't worry, I'll give you a hand. Thanks so much. I knew I could count on you. When you're ready, hop into the field vehicle and you'll get started on the mission. Okay. Is there actually anything left to do here? Why is there like yellow dots here? Oh, there's another reward? What? Oh, this. Oh, it's the name card. Okay. There's something new here. Oh, more stuff to claim. Okay. Whoa, what do we pull here? Soldier 11, Lighter, Lucia. Lucia, of course, right? Our survey data? Lucia. Oh, and a title. Interesting. How many more levels are there? There's like 4. Okay. I guess I'll probably farm those out off stream, I suppose. Oh, for Lucia. Yeah. Where's Lucia? Okay. What are these? The hard eyes one is crazy. I was on Discord and heard Lucia. What happened? Oh, I got the like S rank gear for her. Ow, my toe. Okay. Season task. Claim. Okay. Okay. Back to the main quest, dude. What do you know? Finally done with the event. Man, what a horrible ending to the event, man. Who wrote that? Who wrote that Penny loses her mind? Or that Penny is schizo, and that's why all this is happening? What is wrong with my frame rate? Okay, it's a little better now. No, what is going on with my frame rate, dude? Get me out of here. What is happening to my frame rate? What is happening to my frame rate? Is it because of like the RTX here? It shouldn't be. Almost there. Dude, what is happening to my frame rate here? Do I have something open that I don't know about? What is going on here, dude? Okay. Interesting. I can't remember where we left off in the story. A short while later, everyone gathers in front of the Suibian temple.
师傅，你的身体不要紧了吗？
你们无需担心。
Give me one sec here. At least your frame rate isn't as bad as my stream earlier. That's true. When do you think you're gonna try to stream again? Saving throws. Okay, sorry, text my girlfriend.
事情的经过我听您说了，那洛尔医生说的，
I'll try again tomorrow. What time? What time? I mean, 8 a.m. EST. Damn. Okay. That's too early for me to be awake for. Oh, that's 2 p.m. for you. Yeah, it makes sense. You're in a way different time zone.
当年旧都陷落，12代门主一将带领众弟子进入空洞救人，最终只有我一人生还。
A rescue mission, but only I survived.
为救众生，我云魁山已经牺牲太多。
Okay, yeah, this is right after Yishuan gets better. I remember now. That's where we left off. Yishuan had just woken up.
但是时至今日，我们云魁山又面临同样的问题。
It's only because I don't have to worry about people around me while I'm testing stuff out. Yeah, that's fair.
眼下称颂会私教在莱姆尼安空洞内布局已久，如果我云魁山众人仓促之间进入空洞，恶战将不可避免。
Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in the Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunqi's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we'll have caught up in a fierce battle. Oh yeah, we're coming to like... we're coming to a crux here. Coming to a climax here. Lost their lives, trying to save these in the Hollow.
云魁山不会再重复同样的错误，付出那种惨痛的代价了。
师傅，难道您的意思是，我们就这么不管了？
医学师傅，求求你帮帮忙吧！对啊，请你不要放弃我们。
不，你们误会了。我不会重复上一任门主的失误。
I won't repeat the mistakes of my former high preceptor. I'm thinking of streaming at 7 p.m. when things are smooth. That'll be 1 p.m. for you? That's a lot better. I think... What time do you start again? Yeah, 7 p.m. EST is when I start. Usually go from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. About that.
如果局势不利，你们这些弟子全员立刻撤离空洞，只需留我一人在场就够了。
If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight. Each one said she was gonna like make sure she never dies the same way her sister did. Why is she acting like this? Time zones do suck, dude. Especially, dude, I just came from Thailand, where it's like an 11-hour time difference, or 12. A part of half the year it's like a 12-hour time difference. The other part is 11 because of daylight savings time. Time zones suck, dude. Really annoying. We should all be, the whole world should just be on one time zone.
作为13代门主遗选，我将继承前任门主的遗志，竭尽全力铲除称颂会余孽，还魏废帝平安。
Did we ever? We did find and like kill Dr. Lore, right? I think we did. I think he's dead now, if I remember. Yeah, we killed him. I remember now.
11年前旧都陷落的那个夜晚，云魁山成员集体出山，济世救人。
Off mountain, save lives.
今夜亦然。
I got iced. Dude, you got aired out, bro. Alright guys, let's head to the hollow and stop that Exaltus ritual. Xian, stay here and protect Wise so he can focus on navigating. Keep an eye on the citizens in the city too. If any Exaltus start causing trouble in the city or stirring up trouble with citizens, I'll take care of them. Alright, I'll leave it to you. The rest of you get ready and move out with me. I'm ready. I'm ready. This time I'm gonna put an end to it all. I forgot to open stream on my phone to make sure everything's going good. Okay. A really loud bird noise. Okay, now we're stuck with a team I do not want to play.
我已经到达集会地点，和大家说了情况，得想个办法让这些人相信我们。
I grew up in a town with a dude who used to wear hats just like this.
明，这附近有很多会心凝结物，我怀疑是称颂会故意布置在这里的，总感觉他们在遮掩什么。
This team is awesome though. Yeah, I don't like playing Pan that much. Just very slow feeling.
哲师弟说的没错，这附近的会吸。
At least you don't have to keep him on the field very long though. It's the same class as your Krampus team. Yeah. I would just prefer playing my own team. That's one thing that irks me with ZZZ is so much time spent on story commissions. You do not get to choose what characters you play with. I feel like it kind of it's like antithetical to gacha games for the creators to force you to play characters that you didn't choose when you're paying so much for characters in the game. It doesn't really make sense to me. It's something I really hope they don't keep doing in future updates.
咱们不如清理掉附近的会息，看看能不能找到证据，让大家看清称颂会的阴谋。
那就交给你们了，我会继续留在这儿劝说他们。这附近可能有称颂会的人，大家千万要小心。
There might be Exaltus.
前面好像有情况。
Oh yeah, we gotta watch out for the miasma.
是蚁孩，大家小心。
Does she have any like? Whoa! I forgot she has that special animation.
扶摇九霄。
救命啊！
Oh, I probably should swap to Pan, right? And get the buff. No, that guy. Okay.
快闪开！刚柔并济。
小心后面！
Why'd she zigzag like that when I was attacking? That was really cool.
吓了我一跳。这些蚁孩还想偷袭我们。
平。
那边好像有人在。
That is auto. I'm auto collecting all the high entropy alloy. That's interesting. That hasn't happened in previous commissions. Out with the Exaltus. My friend and I came to the gathering, but we got surrounded by Exaltus. They dragged us to a nearby cellar. Oh, by the way, I forgot I found a Banyue test video with Zhao. I'll send it to you because it shows how to get the best out of them. That would be interesting to see. I wonder can you really do that much with Zhao though? I feel like Zhao is just like pop off her ether veil and then swap off. I never expected there'd be an Exaltus there, and they say the Overseer is nearby preparing some kind of ritual. Must be that Exaltus Overseer Dr. Lore mentioned. They must be nearby. I don't know. I pretended to pass out. I didn't even dare open my eyes. I managed to sneak out when they weren't paying attention after they left the cellar. Well, it shows popping off her ether veil right away isn't the best strat. That's more for ya. I'm guessing they're gonna argue that the best strat is to pop off the ether veil during stun, or right before stun, right? It probably does make more sense. I was thinking about that earlier. I was like, should I really be just keeping the ether veil on all the time? But I also feel like it's so easy to generate energy for during Wrathful Might. Wrathful Might. What is Wrathful Might? Oh, that's Benyo's like special form, right? That's interesting. Yeah, his flame face. That's interesting. I barely ever put him into Wrathful form though. I don't know. I pretended to pass out. I didn't even dare open my eyes. I managed to sneak out while they weren't paying attention. My friend is still locked up down there. Please, I'm begging you, go to the cellar and rescue my friend. Also, it looked like the Exaltus set up some devices nearby, creating that weird barrier. We're gonna find those control devices. We should be able to break the barrier, trying to look around the area. Okay. You can find a prismatic emitter and refractor nearby. Use the revelation ability to confirm device. Emit a laser and use the refraction device to guide the laser to the shield, causing it to dissipate. What do we do? Oh, this. Right? What? Okay. This. Okay. Interesting.
很好，清理到不少晦气了。哲师弟，你那边的情况还好吗？有没有什么异常情况？
Are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual?
我这边没有什么动静，到现在为止还没有称颂会的人现身，总感觉有点不对劲。
Yeah, I'm not surprised it feels off. They probably have something really big up their sleeve, right? They've already like poisoned the whole town. Dr. Lore killed himself. This is like their last stand, it seems like.
他们悄悄躲了起来，正在为仪式做准备。
Highly likely.
很有可能是这样。附近的晦气很不正常，一定是称颂会在背后悄悄捣鬼。我们会继续清理晦气，调查这片区域。哥哥，你一定要注意安全。
You be careful, Wise.
如果这边有情况发生，
Okay, I feel like we didn't gain anything from this dialogue. Okay.
很好，这下没问题了。刚才那个人说，这附近有危险的家伙。
There's something dangerous around here? Of course there is. This is like... We're going to kill the Exaltus. Of course there's gonna be dangerous stuff around here. Also, everyone is complaining that Banya and Zhao have no synergy. Maybe make a short out of that. Well, make a short out of the fact that they have no synergy. I probably should make like a short video on what's wrong with the Banya Zhao stuff. Yes, that is a good idea. But don't mention Ya. Yeah. I feel like if I don't mention Ya though, people are just gonna say, but what about Ya? Dude, it doesn't matter. Yeah, just came out. Calling out yeah is what people get you threatening you. I don't care that much about it though. Dude, the content of my comments over the last like half week has taken like a drastic turn into comments that actually piss me off. It's weird. I've like started getting people just saying dumb stuff. It's just I don't know. It feels like it's just kids or something though, but it's like stuff that I don't understand why they're saying what they are. Like it's like, why are you commenting this on my video? Like why not just make your own TikTok about it? Just make your own short. Like sometimes they're saying stuff that's just like like not really related to my point. It's odd. I think the normal like threats and stuff don't bother me. What does bother me is people saying random bullshit. Like it doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying. In the twilight state, exalting hymnus will summon ethereals from miasma growths and will continue summoning enemies until defeated. Should be prioritized. There's summoners. Where is he? Oh, he's over there. Okay. This is just like before. We've done this before. Stop hitting me, dude. We've done this before. I spent like... Oh, I didn't do this on stream though. I spent way too long in a fight just like this earlier in the campaign. Chill, chill, chill. Dude, there's so many hits. Okay, he's dead. Thank God. If you don't do it on stream, it's not canon. What, make a short? Are there a bunch of comments about Tom Yum? Why are there a bunch of comments about Tom Yum? So I have to make the shorts on stream if it's not canon? Dude, I feel like if I'm like breaking down like what's wrong with Jiao and Banyue, I need to like write a script for it. I don't want to like make it like a short that I just like blurt things out on stream for. I really want to kind of dive into it a bit more. It won't be offensive to me. And Thai people aren't very easily offended. Where are the comments about Tom Yum? I used to eat a lot of Tom Yum. It's a pretty good soup. I also had some clear Tom Yum before I left because someone eating with us didn't like coconut and it sucked. I don't see any comments about Tom Yum. What comments about Tom Yum? Oh, also, where is this? I picked this up at like a goods store the other day. Can I pull this off? Actually, can I pull the back off of this? Or is it stuck on there? It's like a protective guard. Okay. Hold on. Got Jane merch, dude. Got a little acrylic. I forget what they call this. Like it's like the. What do they call this in the when you get copies of her? It's pretty cool though. It's really hard to show on camera because it's very reflective, but hopefully you can see it. Thought it was neat. They were selling plush Bang Boos there too. They had Lucky Boo and what the fuck is Jufufu doing, dude? I just turned and looked at the screen and Jufufu was shaking her ass. It's like an undercover R&B story cover. Yeah. I think it is. I saw Jane merch though, and I had to buy it, man. Well, there's only 2 here. Okay, that's easy. What? Huh? My live is flagged for harassment and bullying. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued? What? Saving throws, can you think of anything I said on TikTok that would get me flagged for harassment and bullying on my live? Not on TikTok, just on my live. Not on TikTok, on my live. Like since I started stream tonight. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. It's restricted from some audiences? Reason, harassment and bullying. What? Dude, I wonder if someone came in and just didn't like what I said in a Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. It's my title. It's my stream title. I didn't even think of that. My stream title on TikTok is "Your mom told me that ya is boring." That's why I was like, dude, what happened? Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well, hopefully it's nothing permanent, right? Dude, especially I didn't think about that too. Like since my stream mostly gets shared to like Southeast Asia, like South Asia and Southeast Asia, just Asia in general, talking about parents is like pretty bad. Yeah, I should have been more careful about that. They should give me a break though. I'm a stupid farang. Farang in Thai means Westerner. They should know I'm dumb. I don't know better. Someone could have come in and just given me a heads up that they're hurt by my stream title. That's interesting, man. I can't believe it got flagged. I hope it doesn't restrict all of my streams on TikTok now. That would be really annoying, man. Why'd they hide one of the alloys behind the miasma plant?
小心，有不少野还被吸引过来了。总觉得这附近的彗蜥好像遮住了什么。
虚实相乘。
Okay, I still have his buff. I couldn't tell if I still had Pan's buff or not. I can't believe I got restricted for something so dumb, man. What'd you remember? Can you show me your audio setting on ZZZ? For some reason, yours isn't deafening during combat. Mine's all maxed out. I think. I think my audio settings on ZZZ, yeah, they're all maxed out. I have it turned down on OBS though. I think I can just show you OBS. I'm just making sure there's nothing that I wouldn't want on stream on here. I think it's all good though. Yeah, this should be all good, I think. Just turn on display capture for sources. Display capture. No, show the. It's annoying. It's turned down to about here in my audio source, the audio mixer. Desktop audio is about there. It's like about halfway it turns down. About 50%, about there. That's probably why it's not. I just not when you're setting up the audio, make sure that it's just like kind of hitting around like -20 or -15 decibels. That's like not more. Like really make sure it's hitting around -20 decibels. That's where I aim for. So it doesn't overpower my voice. But my voice is a bit loud. I have my voice turned up a little bit high. It's not peaking like ever, but it is in the red a little bit here and there. It's usually on the upper bit of the yellow. To be frank, I don't talk over -20. Yeah, turn it up more. Make sure you have you like dialed in your mic settings yet? Like the filters, like setting up gain, noise suppression, 3-band equalizer, expander, compressor, limiter. Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, just turn it up some. Should be good. It's probably just your voice isn't loud enough, or your like mic input isn't turned up loud enough. There's nothing over here? Okay, I guess there's nothing over here. No breathing, keyboard clanking, or PC fans? That's sick. I need to try out like the NVIDIA noise reduction. Setting up the other stuff though, if you don't have it set up, like the what were the filters? The ones I found really nice that helped out a lot were yeah, I didn't do anything with gain. I have gain turned to 0 decibels, but the expander and compressor, did the limiter do much? The limiter was mostly seemed to try to cut out noises, but the expander and compressor will help a lot with just your audio volume. I do find those useful. They're worth setting up. My only issue is frame rate. At least I'm not at risk for being flagged for harassment. Dude, I can't believe I got flagged for harassment. I'd get them on TikTok and they're gonna be more careful, especially since they're just like throwing it in people's algorithm, but I can't believe that. It better not be permanent. It better not be last more than just this stream. I'll be so annoyed. We cleared out the miasma. I feel like we didn't clear out much miasma, to be honest. I feel like this mission didn't have much to do with clearing out miasma. It's very little that we cleared out. But the clues we've gathered so far aren't enough. We need to find more.
主人，我在附近检测到一处异常区域，该区域有大量异常能源信号。
What are you using for a mic saving throws? What mic are you using? Or are you using a headset mic? I forgot you're like VTubing, so you might just be using. Oh, you're using a Yeti. How do you like it? I've been using like a HyperX but I'm not a big fan of it. An old school Yeti. Yeah, I need to go back and like listen to the clip to see how your audio sounded. Because I'm not a big fan of how my audio sounds right now. I need to just get like a... I want to get like a better mic, but I think I need to get like an actual like audio input thing, which I don't want to spend the money on. For the Yeti Nano, perfect for before Blue bought them out. Oh, interesting. I looked at one of those, but yeah, I think compared to other stuff I was looking at like the mall in Thailand I was at the time, there were some better options around as of lately. But even then, dude, like my HyperX, I feel like it picks up noises I don't want it to be picking up. It's like it picks up too much stuff around the room. Not that I don't think my stream's that noisy, but just like it doesn't need to pick up like random little noises the way it does. I need to get like an actual like podcast style microphone.
能源信号，说不定称颂会在那边布置了什么东西，咱们去那边看看吧。
你们千万要注意安全。
Okay.
好像散掉了。
Decent USB mic. I don't buy into USB versus audio input. Some people are just snobby. If the mics I wanted didn't require the audio input, I wouldn't get one. It feels like a waste of money to me. I don't have a use for it, other than like, I guess if my mic doesn't already have one, it'll give me a gain knob, which would be nice. I think some of them come with gain knobs. I would like to have a gain knob, but because my mic has a fake gain knob. But other than that, I do not care that much about having an audio input. It's just so you can run a wider range of mics into your computer. At least like at the level I'm streaming at, I suppose. There's so much high entropy alloy. What are all these people doing? This is where we started, right?
好像都不太对吧？应该是什么
Yeah.
始祖的宿练。
I can't believe someone reported me, dude. Can't believe it. This is really funny looking. Hitting him with the sucker punch real quick. I hate playing as Pan continues to run around as Pan. Yeah, I just feel like I need to have him out because I start like my gameplay with Pan. Like he's the support, so I should have him out. Where'd he go? Oh my god.
好像需要权限卡才能启动，还是在附近找找吧。别做细水相成。
He feels slow. He feels like playing Ben, and I really dislike playing Ben. He's not as boring to play as Ben, but still a bit boring. I guess he's not very much more boring than Zhao though. Yo, what's up? Oh, why is TikTok keep glitching out? And why is your message pinned to the top of my chat now? There is some old content on stream. Ben is actually super fun. Do you think so? I don't have a very good time playing him. I guess my opinion on that may change if I spent some more time playing around with him. I may learn to love him, but me in the TikTok chat feels like 4 years ago. It was like 2 hours ago. Oh, it was like Zent's messages from earlier. For some reason, TikTok will just like it's not even TikTok. It's my like chat app I use to keep track of all the chats. Will just like take random users' chats from TikTok and like pop them back up, stacked on top of each other in my chat box. All go in. So we gotta evacuate everyone first. Is Eos gonna lead the evacuation?
太好了，这些人终于愿意撤离了。我这就带着他们离开空洞，剩下的就交给你了。
刚才的报告里有权限卡，说不定能打开电梯。 总感觉这附近有什么声音，是错觉。
What was that? Oh, more loot. Is there more loot here? No, is there not? What's the purpose of this room? There's nothing in it.
没有，只是电影里面都是这种桥段罢了。
We gotta fight the fat dude. Ruptured characters deal sheer. I know this. You don't need to tell me that.
地下室里居然有这种东西！
这个家伙长得也太奇怪了。难道是昌松？
Oh, I guess I could have ulted with Ben. I should have done that instead of waiting on my EX ability.
时间小心，这东西好像不好对付。
Dude, I have to dodge those attacks twice? I have to dodge all of his attacks twice, unless I... Okay. This guy's annoying, man. Avarice is so round and bouncy. He is. Why do I have 2 ults? How did I get 2 ults? Okay. Does Yishuan usually have 2 ults that she can stack? Yo, leave me alone. Okay. You should be dead, dude. Okay.
你能想办法让这个实验室停止运行吗？
主人，我在附近检测到了。
Is it just Yishuan that automatically picks up the alloy? That's really nice. Okay.
您可以选择切断电路，停止实验室的能源供应。
Yishuan always has 2 ults? Oh, interesting. A reader kit. Is she like a similar deal to like Shunguang, where she has like 2 stages to her ult? Oh, I don't get like the normal event or like normal commission menu. So agents who dash can pick up items automatically. Interesting.
回来找一下电路的位置
I didn't know that. So we gotta find a circuit board?
截断电源，之后再让治安局来调查这里。
Okay, we gotta find the circuit board. Let me through. Okay. Where's the circuit board? Huh? Use revelation to shut down the engine. Okay. How? Like that? You punched it and said done? Yeah, well, what am I supposed to do? What does it want from me? This? What is Revel? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, I got it. That's so dumb, dude. Alright, the power's been cut.
看起来像是称颂会的据点，说不定能找到什么线索。是吗？我总觉得这儿阴森森的，好像随时会有怪物跳出来。
嘿嘿，师姐，你别担心，只要我们聚在一起行动，就不会像恐怖片里一样。
Yeah, Belle is a mystic now. That's weird. I get it's like for like thematic reasons, and she's not like really a mystic, right? Or is she? She has like, she technically has special powers, but they're still kind of sci-fi, sort of. No, she's really a mystic. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe that. The monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in the scary movies.
师弟，你不要乱说话，这下搞得我更紧张了。
She just can't fight. Dude, it'd be sick if they make the next season and we just play as Belle the whole time through the story, and every agent release is just a different, like, kung fu variation of Belle. Just her doing a different style of martial art. Should do only ancient Chinese martial arts.
咱们还是快点调查下。
Is that a thing in HSR? So yep, investigate what we need to and get out of this place. Whoa.
这个装置看起来有些奇怪。
It's a bunch of people who get like suckered into this by the Exaltus.
哎，周围的彗星
Oh, they have multiple forms? Wait, is the main character from Honkai Star Rail a girl? I thought you were a guy.
而且这里有个奇怪的东西，它到底是干什么的？
Ooh. Strange device found in the Exaltus underground base appears to contain traces of miasma. Like I looked like you after you ate the cereal. You can pick guy or girl. Are they both named Stell?
这个物件里有彗星的残留，或许它和周围的彗星异常有所关联。
It's possible.
师傅说的有道理，说不定称颂会就是用这东西控制彗星的。
The Exaltus have control. Well, they obviously have some sort of control over the miasma, but I figured they were just like finding containers of it and releasing large amounts of it, not like actually controlling it. Unlike ZZ, the other Hoyo protagonists don't exist together once you pick a gender. Weird. So there's, I mean, I get that in well, no, in Genshin too, they exist together. It's just that the other one is kidnapped right at the start of the game. Whichever one you don't pick gets kidnapped. So it's only Honkai? I've never played Honkai Impact 3rd, but only on Honkai Star Rail? Interesting. Have you gone very far into HSR saving throws?
不过现在不是研究它的时候，咱们还是先想办法解决掉剩下的称颂会成员吧。
Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltus
至于
first.
它的用途，回去之后可以委托市长那边分析下。
Get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
称颂会到底骗了多少人？咱们得赶紧 紧阻止仪式，不要让他们再害人了。
扶摇九霄。
Give me that alloy. What does it want me to do? Okay.
我来活动下基础。
有困难。
良师有刀斧。
God, this screen is unreadable, dude.
总算解决掉这些家伙了。
What was that fight? It's like spam all over my stream. I want my hot trauma-coated flame mech pilot. Nah, I beat Bellabog the first chapter, then stopped because I couldn't pull Firefly. I don't know anything about the characters in HSR. I know nothing about them. I thought about picking it up when the game first came out, and then I remembered I usually really don't like turn-based games. Sometimes I do. I have been like a little bit addicted to Reverse 1999, which is also turn-based, but it's a card-based game, so a little bit different. Me neither. It's why I have issues. Yeah, makes sense. Persona is a good turn-based game. I like the Yakuza. Was it Like a Dragon? Was that the first one they made that was turn-based? That one was pretty fun. Some are good. Some are good. Everyone notices the strange air and decides to take a short break and discuss how to proceed. They notice strange air and then decide to stop in it? Why? The Exaltus Overseer should be here. Okay, so we're about to get to the Exaltus Overseer. Dude, I will say the story during this part of the chapter has been like relatively boring. They have not like wrote much interesting stuff since the very start of like this part of the chapter on this stream. Like the introduction was interesting and then everything else has been relatively boring. I was going to have you leave the hollow, but if you run into any Exaltus goons on your way out, that'd be even more dangerous. Things are pretty urgent, and I can't spare Fufu or Yinhu to escort you. That's where they made chapter 1 so weak. I get they're like trying out like a new, you know, like a new thematic setting, right? Or a new setting. But so they're gonna have like some problems, but it's relatively boring. At least this part. The rest of it hasn't been bad, to be honest. The rest of it I haven't found to be that bad. I've been like sort of a little pleasantly surprised by how I feel about it so far, but this part in particular has just been boring. Shame you're quitting after this. Am I quitting after this chapter? Is that true? I was going to have you leave the hollow, but if you go into blah 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 blah. When the combat starts, just hide somewhere safe and keep yourself out of trouble. Got it. Don't worry, Shifu. I'll be careful. Make sure my girlfriend didn't text me because she's out right now. Okay. Okay. This must be a boss fight, right? Yeah, we're like walking up on the leader. Not right now. She went out to dinner with my mom. Or she went out like shopping and then out to dinner with my mom. She will be home soon though, to yell at me for streaming for too long. My mom. I should have put my mom told me I was boring. Not your mom. I bet she probably would think she's boring if I explained to her. If I explained the situation. That would be crazy if I got flagged on Twitch. I can't believe I got flagged. I get it. People are MiHoYo fan base bullshit, but it's annoying. But dude, why am I not getting my buff? Give me my buff. There's the buff. Okay. I might have. That actually might have been how I started stream. When I had my starting soon stream on Twitch, playing ambient music, I was actually twerking on TikTok. Why did I do it in this order? That was really dumb of me. Okay, whatever. Did Panda say something about the Great Wall? It said Chung Chung? It sounded like he was talking about the Great Wall. God, that sound effect just scared the shit out of me. It's like someone screaming in my house. I was like, got jump scared by my headphones. Oh my god. Oh, I got such a rupture character. I forgot. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can ult. Why'd she teleport away from me? "10 hours, 1950s coffee shop reading music, slow jazz, twerks fast as possible." So it happens. That's actually always what's happening on TikTok live while my starting student screen is playing on Twitch. What happened? It must be a memory, right? This must be from the miasma. Aww, it's Yishuan's older sister revealing that she sacrificed herself to save her younger sister. Oh, that's so sad, dude. Crazy cinematic.
位。我是云亏山第13代盟主怡璇，世间之恶。
I like how it gave us a cut of her boobs. That was a crazy cut, dude. Why did it do that? Stop hitting me. Okay.
你们的一切挣扎都是徒劳无功。
大家小心，那家伙在操控彗星。
是时候做个了断了。
I keep doing this in the wrong order. Okay, that's fine. It did that because it's peak storytelling. I don't think I've ever heard you say something truer than that. Dude, the animation in this is crazy. Really good. That was pretty sick, to be honest. But I feel like the story got like pretty boring writing throughout some of that, and then just like cut to really exciting story all of a sudden. After thwarting the Exaltus Overseer's plot, the miasma around them begins to dissipate. Though the hollow remains perilous, the malice once lurking in the shadows finally seems to be receding. After briefly checking the surroundings, the group of Yunqui Summit guides the trapped victim out of the hollow to receive treatment. I'm tired of you complaining. Can't you have fun? I had fun at the end there. It was just the story got pretty dry leading up to the finale there, which is a weird part for a weird timing for the writers to get lazy. The Exaltus plot finally brought to an end. The long dark night seems to at last be giving way to a sliver of dawn.
太棒了，我们终于干掉了那个四将，这下大家应该不会再上当受骗了。埃里克，那些参与集会的人现在情况如何？应该没事吧？
我们刚刚遇到了那些从空洞里出来的人，他们说在撤离的时候看到了称颂会在布置奇怪的仪式。
They said they saw the Exaltus preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating.
大伙总算相信了我们。那些喝过解忧水的人现在都去紧急做检查了，看看自己的身体是否也出了问题。
I'm sure their health has been affected. They've been drinking miasma-tainted water.
灰心美克那边说他们会承担这部分费用，希望借这个机会挽回我们的信任。
Damn, that's interesting that the Porcelanics turned out to be good guys.
我们魏飞地的这些人能躲过这一劫，都是多亏了云亏山的师傅们。
Everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula owes Yunqui Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe.
你们再次救了大伙。
For now, does Porcelanics become evil later?
怎么感谢你们？
Doesn't the like boss of Porcelanics become Zhao's assistant? I can't wait for you to beat chapter 3 so I can send you a Zhao animation. Why? What is going to happen in chapter 3?
我的朋友现在可能已经死在空洞里了。
Without your help, our friends would have died in the hollow.
谢谢你们，云亏山的师傅们。
Why is she wearing a mask strapped to her boobs?
如果可以的话，我们给你们定制牌匾，不对，定制锦旗。
我想加入云亏山，师傅们还缺扫地的徒弟吗？我扫地可干净了。
It shows Zhao and Damien kicking the shit out of an important NPC. Interesting. I want to join the Yunqui Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning. The mask is attached to a harness, which is strapped to her boobs. Yeah, why why is it strapped to her boobs? Is what I want to know. It'd be way funnier if it wasn't a harness and she just like put the straps around her boobs, but wearing a harness like this is also pretty funny.
等一下，大家不要激动了。
Now I can't stop picturing her running down the stairs really fast with a mask strapped to her boobs that is smacking her in the face. It seems dangerous, dude.
夫妇，
You could smack your chin pretty hard
这
there.
种局面的术法。
It'd be funny if she wasn't a minor and was just into wearing straps and a mask attached to the straps.
术法？什么术法？
术法就是。
Yishuan's face turns pale, a coughing fit overwhelms her, and she seems to stumble. The crowd starts to panic. Oh no!
师傅，你没事吧？各位，我知道大家现在情绪很激动，不过师傅在空洞里劳累了许久，现在需要休息一下。
It's funny how Yishuan says she has like these tricks and acts like she's about to do something like do some magic trick or something, and then she just like lies to everyone. She like either tells people that things are like way too expensive to make a customer go away, or just starts pretending she's very ill to make everyone go away.
说的也是，是我们有些激动了。
Oh, I guess the guys are also wearing the mask strapped to their chest, so it kind of makes sense. It's just a lot funnier seeing it strapped to boobs.
各位，咱们先回去处理其他事吧，让云亏山的师傅们先休息一下，咱们之后再来登门道谢。
After the excited workers leave, Yishuan finally returns to normal. The startled Yunqi Summit members return to the Suibian Forest Temple to rest.
大家真的好热情啊，有点招架不住。师傅刚才说的术法竟然是装病，差点就被你骗过去了。不过现在解决掉了称颂会的问题，咱们终于可以稍微休息下来。
Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltus are gone for good. Are the Exaltus gone for good? That seems over optimistic.
恐怕事情还会有余波。我们云亏山虽然成功扫平了这一次劫难，但后续的事情需要彻底清扫干净才行。
Resolve the immediate crisis, but we still need to tie up any loose ends. They are gone? Are they actually all gone? I remember asking about this and everyone was saying that they're not like the big enemy during season 2. It was mostly Tops that's the main enemy, right?
还有很多事情没有理清楚。我们在地下室里发现的那些称颂会研究设施，以及那个古怪的物件，也不知道究竟有什么用处。
We don't know anything about the underground research facility or those strange objects we found.
总感觉这些麻烦才刚刚开始。
I was wondering that, but I felt stupid asking. Was that actually the leader? It looked like him, but it was. Interesting. Interesting. Who's gonna take his place? You keep typing Ya, and I'm like, why are you typing Shunguang's first name in chat?
嗨，师妹，你不用担心，不管称颂会想要在暗地里搞什么乱子，咱们都不会坐视不管的。
Won't sit back and let the Exaltus do as they
管
please.
他是称颂会的私教还是什么，来一个打一个，来一队我们打一双。
If they show up, we'll knock them down. Would you prefer Ya Xinyan? Xinyan. Like Shin Ramen? Xinyan? Xinyan Ramen? Xinyan Zheng? Oh, Xinyan. I don't know much about Xinyan yet. I was about to ask why they both have the same name, and then I realized they're Chinese.
让他接进来吧，看看他有什么说法。
See what he has to say. Dude, the animation on his face does not reflect someone that looks like they're laughing.
我代表灰烬美克感谢你们挽救了魏飞帝，以及间接挽回了我们 TOPS 的声誉。唉，魏飞帝中有称颂会在暗中活动，在云盔山的配合下，我们灰烬美克成功化解了危机，把灾难扼杀在了摇篮里。
Just because he knows what happens to him in the future. He looks like a very stressed out guy. Or just very skinny. I can't tell. There's a lot of stress lines around his face, though. To invest more capital and strengthen management across the porcelain sector. Dude, he has the same lines that I had a teacher when I was in what, 9th grade, that had like these same lines where they made like a perfect V going all the way up his forehead. It made him always look extremely angry, even though he was a relatively nice man.
怎么听起来你反而借着这次事件得了不少好处？
Crashing in on this disaster? Oh, cashing in.
我只是想要掌握更多资源，才好为手下的雇员谋福利而已。
Yeah, he's definitely cashing in, right?
合作很愉快，云盔山的师傅们。希望下次我们还能共同谋事。
We have another chance to cooperate with each
我
other.
倒是希望没有下一次了。还有，关于改善工人待遇的事，希望你说到做到，我会监督你们的。我云盔山既已归来，且替你们化解了危机，当年留下的事也就不能不管。
放心吧，怡玄师傅，您和云盔山的诸位可是我的贵客，我自然不会食言。哦，我还有其他事务要处理。云盔山的师傅们，我们来日再见。
Okay, see you, Damien.
这家伙倒真是会
The chapters get better after this one. That has me feeling optimistic for season 2. Then, to be honest, I've been pleasantly surprised by it so far. There's parts of chapter 1 that have been a little boring, but like, yeah, the setting didn't disappoint me as much as I thought it would. It's more character focused. That's good. That is a good thing, to be honest. I hope they kind of sort out their problems with character stories, or like character involvement in stories with season 2, because in season 1 it feels like there's characters they would introduce, and this is like a common thing in gacha games, right, where they'll introduce a character, have them in the story, and then they just kind of fade into obscurity. And I hope they kind of fix that, to be honest. It'd be nice to see chapter 2 fix that.
无妨，我们不用管他，道不同不相为谋罢了。哦，对了，之前在称颂会据点里找到的东西，就移交给市长那边吧，也算对这次的调查任务有个阶段性的交代。如果能分析出它的用途来，说不定就能参破称颂会的图谋。
Understood.
师傅，我待会儿就移送过去。啊，太好了，这下调查任务总算告一段落了。
Investigation is finally wrapped
不
up.
过到现在为止，还是没有林师妹老师的下落。那张照片的来源也没有头绪。
And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
师姐，感谢你帮忙调查了。我和林倒是觉得这件事只要调查下去，总会有结果的。
Yeah.
没错，现在看来只能慢慢调查相关线索了。
I wonder how much we're gonna find out about Bell and Wise's teacher
总之
in chapter 2,
能先
or
解决
in
称颂会的
season 2.
事已经很不容易了。至于老师照片的事，后续再找找其他线索吧。
Okay. Completed 60 polychrome. I feel like if they did the type of storytelling, I feel like if they did the type of storytelling in season 2 that they did in season 1, you wouldn't care. But because Belle can get involved in hollows now, she interacts more with characters. Yeah, I don't think I would care, but care about what? What do you mean? Like, I wouldn't care that they use the same type of storytelling. I don't really mind the storytelling in season 1. I thought the story was relatively good during most of season 1. Actually really good throughout a lot of season 1. That was like one of the first things I noticed about the game. I was like, whoa, the story's actually pretty good. I'm just saying you wouldn't care about the characters if the focus was more on them. Oh, you think so? That might be why. Yeah, that might be why it didn't bother me that much in season 1, because I couldn't see how they could fix it, I guess, during season 1. I was kind of just like, oh, like, how would you even fix this? How would you make the characters more relevant? Season 2 inserts Belle more into their stories. Yeah, that's a good approach, I think, actually.
我刚才让 Ferry 检索了魏飞地的视频和影像资料，可是现在都没有发现老师的去向。
I'm not surprised they didn't find any videos or recordings of their teacher.
虽然刚才和大家聊天的时候，我们简单敷衍过去了，但其实我心里总觉得有些不安。那张照片，现在看来简直就像是会戏中的幻象一样。
Yeah, that's what I feel like it is. It feels like it's just an illusion in the miasma, but it'd be weird to be able to take pictures of illusions in the miasma. Is that even possible?
这一切都是虚假的。老师他根本就不在魏飞地，甚至
I don't believe that's deception by the Exaltus, but they also tried to kill us when we were on our way in, so maybe they were trying to draw us here.
而且，妹妹你在来的时候还遭到了袭击。
Okay, I just, Wise just parroted me.
制造会戏，举行仪式，称颂会真正的目的。
It's a ritual, but why? We shouldn't jump to conclusions. I agree, Belle.
你还是不要再胡思乱想了。就算照片的真实性存疑，我们也需要继续调查称颂会，了解当年事件的真相。只要我们继续追查下去，一定会知道他们究竟在搞什么鬼。
As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
你说的没错，是我有点焦躁了。具体的情况，我们之后再慢慢调查吧。只要咱们两个一起行动，就一定能让这件事水落石出。
Get to the truth eventually. Okay. Meanwhile, deep within the Lemnian Hollow, a gathering continues. What is this? I thought we defeated the Exaltus, dude. Sarah is here. Okay. Yeah, Sarah is still here. We haven't defeated the Exaltus. We killed that leader, but Sarah is also a leader of them, right? Keep it in my pants. Okay. Also heard the overseer, he is dead. We killed him.
说了多少次了？亲眼所见的。
What the hell is that? This looks like something out of what's the manga with guts? Looks like something out of that manga.
你们只需要保持虔诚就够了。
Berserk, yeah. This looks like something out of Berserk. Now it doesn't.
大人，计划可还顺利？
Is the Overlord being born again? It is. Out of a giant ball of blood. That memory, I already have it. Whoa. Is that Yishuan's sister? What is that?
计划可以继续了。
Oh, this is like the miasma from the event where it can like record. They were like recording memories or like extracting memories and illusions people were experiencing. They extracted Yishuan's sister out of the hollow, or like out of Yishuan's memory. Lots happened these past couple days. Let's get some rest and unwind. Okay. So what time I should take a break. Rest. You close your eyes and quickly fall into a deep sleep. Chapter 1 is over, dude. Manifest people's trauma. This is kind of the gimmick in season 2. Interesting. It's not a bad gimmick, I suppose. I'll be interested to see where they go with it. There's a new boo box function. I already have the boo box, dude. Don't I? Yeah, it's completed. Okay. Impending crash of waves. So that's 2.1, right? Damn, bro. Memories of dreams by gone. Yeah, sure, my girlfriend get home. Bro, how freaking long that chapter was. Dude, it felt really long. I did not expect it to be that long. But I guess it's the introduction to season 2. Kind of makes sense, I suppose. Suppose it makes sense. But it was pretty dang long, dude. So I guess this is the end. This is where I stop playing ZZZ. The Jufufu agent story, Legend of Tiger Warrior. Oh yeah, you said that one was cool. I remember that. 20 more polychromes. Oh, I can't get a full 2 yet. But 108. Hey yo, Jufufu agent story. Learn about how messed up the tiger thing. Sorry, I'm intrigued by what you said about it. Oh, my girlfriend's here. I'm gonna end stream here. I will catch y'all on Saturday. My girlfriend's yelling. Okay, catch everyone Saturday. Bye bye. Nice hanging out with y'all. Catch you later. Saving throws. Bye bye.